In the Idaho Today studio, you would have seen me like mouthing the words to the theme song. How many times does the Paw Patrol theme song go off in our living room? 9 times a day?
An embarrassingly amount of times. Yeah, probably you're right in the realm.
Yeah, it's a ton. Okay, so today we're talking about the rudest things you can do at the airport and the rudest things that people do at the airport, right? So these are things that people may be doing and you don't even realize it's rude.
Yeah, so these are things that there's a whole research on it. Like, don't do these things at the airport because it's super rude. I know that I'm guilty of a lot of these things. I'm curious if you are, so you can kind of let me know if you're guilty of these. But I kind of want to run through. Okay. These are interesting. Hogging the charging areas. So you've got like the outlet, right? Yeah. Right by your gate. And you see like 10 people like with their phones, like hovering around it, trying to figure out how to charge their phones. That's one of them. Okay, that's a really interesting one. I'll also say this, and I have never seen this before at an airport. Now, we don't fly a lot. Like, honestly, I pretty much stay in Boise most of the time. But we were on vacation. We were flying back. And I've never seen someone do this. The guts and the bravery it took. This guy showed up to the charging area, you know, where it's the one with all the cords hanging out. He took his phone, like an iPhone, whatever, plugged it in, and then left and went and got food and I was like, I've seen people that plug in their phone and they'll wait by the wall. In fact, I think that's what you're supposed to do. But this man, kid you not, plugged in his phone and went to the whole other side, like, of the terminal getting food. And I was like, not only is that it's rude because no one's there, but I'm also like, that's brave because someone could easily steal your phone. Oh, yeah. That's on him, I guess, if it gets stolen, right? I guess, yeah. I've never seen it. I'm so guilty of this. So baggage claim, I just want to get out of there. So when you're at baggage claim, you wait right by the spout, right by the carousel where it's all coming out. They say don't crowd the carousel, especially by the spout. And that's where I stand because I just want to be the first one to grab my bag. And they say that it's a sign of rudeness. Like, wait your turn, don't be eager. Wait on the other side. Okay, so the baggage claim. So, like, let's take Boise Airport, which doesn't have a really long baggage claim. But basically, they're saying don't stand right next to where it shoots the luggage out because, well, everyone would like to do that. So just, like, spread out. Yeah. Yeah, that's what they're saying. But for me, I'm like, I don't want to wait. If I'm all the way on the other side, that like revolving belt is so slow. And so if I'm waiting all the way on the other side and I see my bag came out 2 minutes ago. Yeah. I'm guilty of it. I'm gonna throw elbows to get my bag. I just want to go. Well, you know what? I can kind of see the rudeness a little bit because I'll say this: like, if everyone decided to wait in that same area, then it just becomes a big group of people. But I will tell you, my irrational fear is, and I think it's because of growing up in a small Idaho town, but like my irrational fear was when you go to the airport and you don't have an eye on your luggage, someone is going to steal it. What I've realized, people don't really steal luggage that often. It's like your baggage may go missing or you may, but like I remember like a baggage claim being like, well, wait a second, I got to be close because if it goes around the loop, I'm never going to find it again. I know. And then walking slowly, stop walking slowly. You're causing an issue for everybody who's trying to get to their gate. I say, how about you're not late? Like, don't rush, right? Did this study reveal like the right time to show up at the airport? Because I still haven't figured that out. You know, it didn't, but what I've been told like over the years is an hour and a half is a solid good baseline, especially for busier airports. Yeah. I was at the Boise airport, knock on wood, 20 minutes. Now. But every time I've gone to the Boise airport, I swear I could literally walk in 15, 20 minutes before my flight departs and I'm through security, boom, fine. But you know what? The next time you do that will be the time that there's like an hour-long wait. Well, Lauren, you're the best. Thanks for joining us here on Idaho Today. And remember, when you're at the airport, don't be rude like that. We'll be good. Yeah. Life Don't tips. Be like me. Oh, big thanks, Lauren. Okay, that's going to do it for us on Idaho Today. Make sure to follow us on Facebook, and we'll see you tomorrow right here on KTVB.